So hello everyone, and I'm Khanh. So today I'm going to introduce you my program Health Student Card Optical Character Recognition, and I'm going to show you step by step how to run my program on your own computer. So why do I choose to develop and improve on these models? Well, firstly, digitalizing health student card is quite something that people nowadays crave for. Firstly, it is quite a solution for those well-known problems like forgetting your student card or losing it and perhaps getting it to be thieved. Therefore, digitizing it will not only help to solve those problems, but it will also be a good way for the doctors or healthcare facilities to take a track of their patients, and they can also control the patient number and the process of logging in and identify the patient will be much more useful. However, digitalizing health student card, as charming as seems, there can still be some existing problems. Firstly, most proposed OCR models for Vietnamese mistakes are only in private use. More specifically, OCR models nowadays are mostly used for well-known language like English or Chinese. So it will be really a minority for OCR models to be applicable for Vietnamese text. Those that have been optimized for Vietnamese language is only used privately, and most of them are not public. So as the tech companies that have developed them are using for their own good, so it couldn't be quite easy for the public to get a hang of it. Moreover, health student cards have different formats. Those 5 or 10 years ago couldn't have many sessions as nowadays. For example, the QR code session, which of course couldn't be there 10 years ago. So at the time, there are different trends in formats which will be quite a nuisance for models to work smoothly and accurately. So my program that I have developed can integrate integrate OCR technology that specifically optimized for Vietnamese text, and is also designed to adapt to multiple formats which will overcome these problems mentioned. So this is how my program works. Um, so when the image is input, it will immediately be displayed on the application. Then it will go under the card detection process, which I will be going in detail. So there are two input image. The input, the input image are the one that you want to recognize it, and the template image, which will act as the platform which will be based on to work to detect the input image. After that, both of them will be converted from red green blue to gray image, which is much easier to work on as the three-dimensional red green blue isn't needed, as we don't really want to work with the color when we only try to figure out what the word is. Moreover, it will be much easier to work with one-dimensional gray image. Then I will apply the detect keypoint algorithm and the matching keypoint tools, which I use Brute Matcher. A Brute Matcher is tool is actually using, as its name suggests, brute force to verify the key points and detect them individually. which of course will cost us sometimes, but it couldn't be that long and it runs quite smooth, accurately, and it's also easy to use. So I chose it, and after that, both of the keypoint algorithm and matching keypoint tools are applied to find a transformation homography matrix to align the input image in the same way as the template image, and then also used to extract or detect the Gaussian card from the input image. So after the card is detected or extracted, we go under the recognition process. So I will to go into detail this one as well. So the input image is converted into red green, from red green blue image, normal image, to gray ones, just like I mentioned earlier, and then into the binary image. So in this process, I applied the Gaussian blue, the Gaussian filter to blur the image, which help to reduce noise in the necessary parts and well exaggerate or highlight the edges or the edge or well the words. And before that, before turning it, applying the threshold converter algorithm to turn it into white and black image or the binary image, as it's more easy to apply it into the process of recognition, and it's also easier to work on and reduce any flaws that it contains, especially due to light problem. So after that, the binary image will be applied the tesseract tools. As the tesseract tools has been optimized with mistakes, and I can see that they can be used quite accurately and easy to use. So it is applied directly without any further trains into this process, and the tesseract tool is used to extract information by 5 classes. First is the ID number, then the name, then the birth, then the gender, and lastly the, if I remember correctly, it could be the expiry date. Then the result is stored on the application. Yeah, as you can see, these 5 classes and is shown on the application. And now I give you some detail or introduction of my application. This is how it looks like. So there are 4 buttons. This is how the application will look like on the window. So you can see that there are 4 buttons. The result will be shown here. So the image is where you click, and the folder will open where you click the file, the image one, and it will be shown here. Then camera is where you click it, the webcam will be shown in this place. Press capture to capture the image, of course, and the result will be shown here after the process. After you have done with one image, click stop to work on another, and well, the process will go on. About AI ethics, firstly, it is fair and non-discriminate. The dataset does not discriminate based on birth date or gender and views them all as information. Secondly, it is secure and safety. Information from the cards is not stored in any form to prevent cybersecurity threats. Therefore, you shouldn't be worrying about threats from storing the image online or something. as it is locally stored, of course. No, it's not stored in form, sorry. Transparency and explainability. The program is easy to use regardless of computer science knowledge of the user. It is transparent and explainable, so anyone can use it. Open source, everyone is free to use the application and they can develop more on it. In the future, I would like to enhance the program to apply to other text formats like student card or person report form. I will also try to develop a mobile version of the application to make it accessible on smartphones, which allow users to scan and extract information from their health student cards directly. And I will try to implement layout detection, which is replacing it also another method that can replace the matching keypoint to identify health student card before extracting information. Now I will give you some instruction about how to run my program, which is rather simple of course. So after you click at the link that I pinned in the comment section, you will go to my repository and you can start the process. You can either clone the code source or load it. Open the place store and extract it. So after you have extract it, I would choose to work on. You can actually use any prompt you want, as I am using Visual Studio. You can also use Anaconda from Windows, anyone you want. So open the folder that you have just download. Okay, so let's start step by step. Let me just change this real quick. I don't really have the I cannot use PowerShell because I don't have the authority to do that. Of course, I couldn't change anything. So firstly, we need to install TestSelect OCR, which is a tool that I mentioned earlier. Control click the link, download it, and run the program. I'll just scroll down a little and you will right here. It will take quite quick. Just done right away. Open it, run it. Just go on forever. There shouldn't need to be any further trends. I have showed you where you can store it, but normally it would be right in the place you need to, so you don't need to have any further adjustments. So the process will be complete quite quick. Then we need to So step one is just like that, simple and well easy to go. Then we need to download the library. This is actually working. Okay, let me just copy and paste. So yes, it will be a raw library. Now you cannot click this, click the raw button and it will download right away. As I mentioned earlier, as I mentioned earlier, uh, is we need to download the library and copy it into place that you have just put the Tesseract tools in, as is the library of course. Just copy the place. This is the test data of the Tesseract OCR tool you have just mentioned. This is the training data, so copy it just like I'm set in the readme path and paste it here. So when you have done that, we have finished our next step. Yeah, copy the file. After that, we are going to set the environment library. So you need to download Python and create a Anaconda environment, then download the Anaconda as well. Other version you need to be at least 3. I use 3.8, so it should be at least 3. Let's create the Anaconda environment. The name here you can change to anything you want. So I'm going to train it to adding a one as I just said. It's not I used 3.8 version, so you're going to need to run it at least that. Any adjustment will result in some time errors. Oh, I have already put the work here. You can just copy paste it if you want to change the name to anything you want. So third, you have created the environment. Of course, you're going to need to activate it. When you are in the environment, let's start upgrade. You need to install this first. Or you can copy the code here, or you can just I'm going to copy it, or you can just type it whatever. Once you're done with that, we finish our next step. Then we are going to run and build it. So this is actually how you download all the environment you need. So after you have finished the first 2 steps, then third step could just run smoothly, but if you forget to, like you skip on the first two steps, then it will probably result in some kind of error. Moreover, as I mentioned earlier, this the step 2, as you cannot download it directly as is a raw file, so you need to click on raw button, something like that. You can only download the raw version rather than download it completely. Okay, so after you have installed the requirements, you just need to run and build it. So if you have complete all the steps as I just did without any change or adjustment of course, then a small screen with the application will pop right up into the window. Okay, here is the control and the 4 buttons I mentioned result be shown here. This monitor path is where it shows you the performance of the computer, of course, CPU, RAM, disk. Okay, so let's test something. I have already put some testing image, which I'm not sure where it. Wait a sec. Here, let's go with some. Let's go 5. We're gonna need to wait a little bit. Normally it could pop right up, but it looks like my computer running quite program now. So okay, as you can see, we'll go right away here. You click stop and run for another. So you need to click stop first before work with another one. Go with for them. So as you can see, it worked right away. One of the benefits is that you can provide more adjustment to the results. For example, if you want to show them some further thing like when you do it, when recognize it, something here, so you can access it and you can put it more details here, or you want to change the results, just hit and click it. I cannot show you how we can work on camera capture as I already use my webcam for recording this video, so you can try it for yourself later. So if you have done every step smoothly as I just did, there shouldn't be any error and this application will be sure to pop right up into the screen. However, if in event of some type errors or if you want to have any further developments of any also questions regarding the process I create the program or the tools, any questions, you can contact me via the link that I provide in the comment. So please feel free to contact me and provide me any question you have. So that's all. Thank you for listening and see you later then.